important that we need to talk about like why we're making these videos. Like what's it about, right? Like we've always, since we've had this place for 4 years, we've fallen in love with it. We were having so much fun. We love doing it. We love every day is exciting to come here and talk with the locals and the employees. You know, it's a family. It's been here since 1962. You know, some of these people have been here, you know, lived their whole lives here. It's a small rural gas station, Sligh, Superette, and we just have tons of fun doing it. And you know, I wanted to make the videos just for other, you know, for the customer base we already have, to see like how the sausage is made. You know, like why we do the things we do, and just show us how much fun we're having doing it. You know, so for the people that already come here, it's gonna be cool for them to see behind the scenes, but also like viewers in other states that maybe don't have a rural gas station or don't get to see what a small town operation is like, you know, and local tradespeople and farmers and fishermen. You know, it's like we get all walks of life here, and we've just had a ton of fun doing it. We've been talking about it forever. Like we should record some of this. It's gold. We love it. So that's the main reason we're making the videos, just to invite y'all in, like give you a window into what we do. And we wanted to talk about, you know, the business side of it. We want to introduce people to small business. We want to talk about, you know, ice machines to gas to, you know, just meeting the customers, just kind of give you a walk through a day to day. That's really why we're making the videos. So if you're watching, you can't get here, you get an idea. But if you live locally or live around, like stop by and see us. You know, we have some of the best people that work at both stores. They love being here, and it shows. We have great employee retention because everybody has fun. Our customers are awesome. Our employees are awesome. And so it's just, the vibe is we got a great team and we have fun. So if you're in the area, come see us. But if not, just here's a peek. 4704 SC Highway 391, Prosperity, South Carolina, Slides, and then station is 4 miles that way, 717 State Park Road, Prosperity, South Carolina. Let's get into it. If you're ever wondering why I'm always carrying stuff, it's because we move things from store to store. So it's always cheaper to buy things by a case, but sometimes we don't need a whole case there, or we don't need a whole case here, so we'll move it around a little bit. If something's not selling here, we'll move it. We just kind of play, you know, they got low on eggs, so I'll bring them eggs. We get low on bait, we'll bring bait. You know, we have the advantage of having two stores. You can move stuff around. You can't necessarily, you would think you could buy better with two stores, not with the contracts and rebate that they have, but we're just moving things around. I do know the other guys, Martin at Bowers and Jimmy at Wilson's, they're great. If we ever run out of anything, we got a good group, we're friends. So, you know, if we run out of chili, they'll borrow, or if we run out of, you know, hot dog containers, we'll go up there and, you know, borrow some. So it's another perk of living in a small town. We're all close, you know, it's good people. Let's see if we have ice. Okay, summertime, Sunday's 95, Saturday, 94 degrees, sunny, so. We used to have two of these going and make ice all the time. Now we have a ice making factory. That's a whole nother thing to talk about. But that thing is awesome in the summertime. It makes the ice so we don't have to. We still have to make ice. It's not near. Who's it? Good luck, gang.
How was Dempsey's? They're closed yesterday. No. So we went to this place called House of Pizza. How was that? It was pretty good. Why would it be closed on Monday? That's a great question. I don't know. Very bad business decision.
They missed out. Ashley, don't hide. Don't run. I saw that ice too. Everybody's favorite, Ashley. Ashley Pimp, there it is. Ashley's been here for 3.5 years. She's our manager, our everything.
Lifesaver.
Lifesaver, hero. She wears all the capes. She makes the rules. We just abide by them. See, we don't own, we own Sligh's, but we just carry the liability. The customers and Ashley, the employees, it's their store, right? She tells me what I can do.
I tell him when he has to work.
Yeah, I just have to make sure checks clear, that everybody gets paid. So it's a good relationship.
Well, she's doing that now too.
Huh?
She's doing that now too.
She's doing, yeah. Ashley's everything. She's not making pizza boxes. She's on QuickBooks. If she's not on QuickBooks, she's doing payroll. If she's not on payroll, she's being a great aunt. What else? Everything. I mean, we could be here all day.
Sprinklers.
Yeah, she's everything. Okay.
Ashley does all the things.
We love having her.
Call me if you need anything. Hey,
I might open up a can of worms. She does.
98% of the time.
Call her after 10 a.m. and she's going to answer all your questions.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we need to order that oil.
I got it.
The veggie. Okay, cool.
I ordered the shelf and that thing.
Okay, sweet. Eggs. So we had one left. And I knew this from yesterday. It's like this is how my brain works. I see it, I try to, I guess you can call it ADHD, but it works great for this business because I can do so many things at once. Not everything great at once, but I can do a lot of good things at the same time. So I was thinking about like Sunday too. Another go. What you got?
I'm thinking instead of 6 to 1 to 2 o'clock. Because for the church people, they can still do that. Because that 1 o'clock is kind of close.
Yeah.
Like Steven said he could, and then I could have Courtney probably could after dinner. But the 1 o'clock is I think I'm gonna have a pickup with 1 o'clock.
You know what mine and your favorite shift would be? Is to open 6:30 to 10, and then 2 people come in at 10 to do the rest. So you get to bail, or whoever gets to bail, open, then you can handle it. Like Memorial Day weekend, it'll be busy. So that 2 and 2 makes sense. But like the weekend after that, it might. I'd rather come in and work 6:30 to 10, and then bail and have 2 people replace me at 10. They can do lunch and close. But it need to be like you or Sheena or me, you know.
Yeah.
Someone they can do, maybe they want to work till 12 and a half. But that way you only need 3 people rather than 4. Just a thought. I don't know. We need to see how. But you know, it's Sunday.
I don't know. If
We've
it's
always
9
been
o'clock whenever we open lately, you open and it's like boom. Like there's no chill. I feel like 2 people.
Maybe, yeah.
Because as soon as we open the doors on Sunday, like 9 o'clock hits, and it's like, okay, hey guys, hey, good morning,
When we're up at
everybody.
6:30, we'll be ready for them now.
Yeah.
The station's it's usually just Miss Kim by herself. She sweeps and mops, and, you know, casually does biscuits, and then Emily comes at 7 to like do the register. So they're kind of slow, but I don't know, that picks up with Kim. We've always been open 7 days a week. Small town, we close at 8. Not much moves around here past 8. But we're talking about Sunday, because Sunday Sunday when we bought the place was never open. And we moved to, but now that we have big bills and we have mortgages, we started opening, it was 10 to 3. It was 10 to 3, then we moved it 9 to 5. And now that summer's hitting, there's more people on the lake. It's a lot more active. Campers, people opening up their vacation homes. So now we're gonna try 7 to 7 and just see what happens. Obviously, we gotta hire more people and there's more hours, but I feel like there's a demand for it.
I mean, yeah, even after 5, we still have people
Are gonna,
consistently pulling in the parking lot.
Yeah. It's not gonna be. It won't be crazy. It'll be steady. I don't know. We'll play around with it. If you need I'll put me on the day. I'll do that 6:30 to 10. All right, let's check gas. We have a gas truck coming. I'm always checking gas. It's a paranoia. You don't want to run out of it. You got to make sure it's full so it's pumping. We talked about that. It's summertime. You know, gas is expensive, but people are moving around more. Summer's about to get out, so a lot of the kids are going to camps. They're at home, so the parents are driving around. I know we're going to be driving around a lot more once the kids get out of school. So 5,500. Okay, so we're good on gas. Bathroom check. I have these lists of these few things that I like to check off, or just make sure my mind's at ease once I know, yeah, check the bathroom. It's got toilet paper. We're not going to run out of gas. I'm always thinking about this place. We both are. Me and Lorena are always. Lorena's behind the camera too. She's being shy, but eventually we'll get her in focus. Okay, so we've already been to the station. Now we need to get a deposit. The bank called and said we need some money. Just kidding. We take constant deposits to the bank. There's so much stuff clears out of here. I couldn't even name the vendors yet. 2 beer trucks. You have a Frito-Lay check. We have a Pepsi, a Coke, the bread check, payroll check, Hackney check, merchant check, Lee's chili check. Always wine check. We have a bait check. So every day our account's getting hit with checks. So it can take big swings. It can swing $20,000 in one day. You wake up, you think, oh, looks good, and then you check it by the end of the day, and it's clear. So, and I'd rather have the money at the bank. It's not coming home with me, so I just feel safer there. So we're not bouncing checks, which when we started, there was a lot of that. We're making it, though. We're making it. Once we always joke that this place makes really good money, and then one day when it's paid off, we'll actually get to keep some of it. I'm kidding. We love it. Provides for us. We do enjoy it. It's not. We're not going broke, but we're not getting rich either. It's rewarding, so that's what I like. What's up? What can I do for you? Cash? Card. Cash. No, sir. I've been here for 4 years. Okay. I'm usually earlier in the morning. Where do you live around here?
Yeah, down on Bethel Church.
Oh, we live off Bethel Church. We're on Newberry Shores.
Stay on there. Church Hill Landing.
Okay. Yeah, our mother-in-law lives off Jules Lane, so you pass basically all the way to the end of Bethel on the left. Yeah, we're neighbors then.
Yes, we are.
What's your name? Nice to meet you, Justin. Huh? That's right. We appreciate it.
That's how you do it here.
Amen. I was just talking about that. You spend it in the town, it just stays in the town.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do the people that, everybody helps everybody.
That's right.
That would be the way.
That's right.
And everything was the money.
That's right. Let's keep it alive.
You got a fire truck out there. When they would get together, we just clear out.
Yep. That's right. To get back to that way.
Just impact everybody so bad.
I knew you.
Nobody around here rich, nobody.
That's right. No. Nobody I know of. Sure ain't me.
No. I chased for 55 years out there, but I took mine. I raised 4 girls.
Woo!
Yeah.
Good for you. How all grown up?
Then my oldest is 55.
Okay. Youngest is?
73.
Oh, I wouldn't put you on that.
Old guy burn out.
No. You good.
Well, not quite.
You still got it, baby.
I'm still at it. I'll do all right.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'll
Take care.
I'll be here for a lot longer, so
Okay.
we'll be seeing each other. Take care. What you up to today?
Heading to Charlotte.
Charlotte?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to the mountains, not the coast today, huh?
Yeah, I'm going back shot in Charlotte, the kind of place that you keep the luggage at.
Oh, got
So
it.
it's gonna be fun. Then I get to go to Lexington after that.
Okay.
So it's gonna be fun.
It's windshield. It's a beautiful day to drive.
Just gonna fill it up and go, man.
Woo!
Fill it up and go. Y'all have a good one.
All right, see you here. Thank you, bro. Thank you. See, the people you meet, the local people, like the salt of the earth, we support local. They support us. We always talk about, like, you spend your money in the town and stay in this town. And I try to, my best. I'm always shouting out the local trades. Whenever I have a plumbing issue, it's local. Grading, local. Anybody in the town that I can hire, which we know a lot of them from coming in here, they eat lunch in here, builders, we try to spend our money local so it just circulates. Like that's what he said, like local. I put a few things on the Hackney order, nothing like things I just thought of at the house.
Okay, today.
Yesterday. Probably already stole it.
Ouch.
Allow me, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Those come out. I couldn't hear something.
Is Courtney working today?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
To the 4th. I've got her doing that so she can just see what happens and be here. You know.
Yep. I like it. Get a feel.
Yeah.
I'm right there. Good shit. All right, what else do we want to check? We get our tomorrow would be fun to show everyone. Wednesdays are wild because we get Wednesday's Hackney Day, so it's like everything that comes on a truck, from donuts to cigarettes to candy. It's like 80% of the volume that's in here comes from Hackney. Then we get merchant's truck on Wednesday. We have a big Coke delivery on Wednesday. We have, I think, a bread man Wednesdays. Wednesdays are go, go, go. But it's been easier. We got to show some old pictures. We're giving you the tour, but one day we'll show you what this place used to look like. It used to be just the door right here. Obviously, building was built in 1962, so it's, you know, old cinder block walls, but we've had to add on. Getting 2 trucks in here, or getting anything in these back doors was madness. So now when we have trucks, you know, rather than park in the building and either unload from the back or unload through the front doors, we have 2 bay doors. So now the trucks can just back in, you know, get their pallet jack and wheel the product in. Tomorrow we'll have 2 trucks going from 8 o'clock in the morning. It'll be a full day. I wish they were staggered, but somehow it's worked out where our biggest trucks come on Wednesday. But Wednesday's busy. We'll have 2 trucks loaded down. I'll be unloading, checking it in. That's a big receiving day. We try to, you know, check to make sure everything they built us for, they sent us. So we'll check it in, then we start breaking it down, putting it on box, you know, putting it on the shelf, getting it ready. You know, the milk, you got to check for expiration dates and put new milk on. But yeah, this has been a huge thing. You know, now we have an office now for Ashley. You know, just a place where she can do payroll, or we can, you know, look at reports, and just, I'm just glad to see it start filling up. You know, overstock. overstock stuff, you know, extra beer that we don't have room for. This room, when we originally built it, you know, it wasn't cheap. You know, I was like, God, did we overbuild? You know, like this is way too much room. But now it's starting to, I mean, it's not junk, it's all, there's some junk, but, you know, it's all stuff that used to be piled and hidden in corners. Now we have a place to move, you know, to store it. It's been great. So it's always good to, if you're expanding, that means you're growing. So lean into expansion. You know, it was scary to take the investment and go all in, but when we bought this place and we figured out this is what we want to do. My wife thought I was crazy, but she saw my attitude change. The shift is doing something that's rewarding that I love. It's been amazing. I can't explain what it's done for us, but yeah, to grow and to add on to something, to invest in it, you know, it just means you're going all in. It will pay off. It's slowly but surely, people notice you're investing in it. So when they see us change a new light bulb or add a new building, like, okay, good. Our store's safe. Justin's doing a good job. Like, you know, I think there were years when they thought that their country store might have a change of hands and maybe not for the better. So these locals had to vet us before we could buy it. You know, people come here every day, 4 or 5 times a day. If we don't see a local for a few days, or there's a customer we haven't seen in a while, we reach out, like something, you know. But I'm saying this, I'm only saying all this that, you know, the customers know that we've invested. We're all in, so they support us. They like to see the growth. We like to have more things for them. You know, we've added so many different, you know, products and different things. We're experimenting. You know, we get a lot of requests for different things. I've ordered special things for everybody. We're doing our best. We're investing. Still got room to grow. We bought the house next door. We'll talk about that. The gas tanks was a huge investment. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna slow down a little bit. You know, summers where we gotta have to catch our breath and catch back up. But we're in this for the long run. This will be our boys one day. So we gotta keep one baby. So we gotta keep it looking good. Cinco de Mayo, do we leave Cinco de Mayo stuff up?
It looks okay.
Cinco de Mayo somewhere? No, you can't see it. All right, let's go. Next, we gotta go to the bank. We gotta go step out of the store. We're still working. Okay. Need anything before I go? Oh yeah, we need to put that in for $1 more than we're selling this stuff. I called Coke and I canceled the 3, so we got 1 coming. Okay, thank you. Yeah. All right, Frozen Bank. Always check with Ash before you leave. You can't leave without saying goodbye. You gotta check in, see what she needs, make sure she's okay. She's okay?
I ordered everything. I really love those pumps.
Pumps, okay.
I ordered that shelf and then I ordered the stuff that you told me to put back on it because they got canceled.
You know what I think it was with those other pumps in coffee? I think it was just the sugar.
Yeah, that's what I told you. It was Rose Creamer. I was like, that's what it's Rose Creamer. This is soap and bleach.
She knows,
Everything.
these 2 women know what I'm going to say before I say it. Sometimes when I always tell people, like, run your questions through Ashley, she knows what I'm going to say or what should be done, so that's the connection. Okay, well, I'll be back. Ethan, I'll see you. Want some drink? What's wrong? Here's the hard part. What do we drink? I try to drink as much water as I can. It's 10 o'clock, so I can get a hydrate.
Is there any poppy left?
Yeah.
Pink. Light pink, yes, that one. Thank you. Ooh, another cotton candy.
I'm gonna cut candy. I don't know. I'm scared if I drink another one and I'm gonna get hooked.
That happens too.
Oh, let's go about this way. Another thing I like about this building is their hiding spots. I can close the door. Nobody can find me. Unless they see my car. If they see my car, they know I'm here. They're coming through this door. This building has, I'll explain hiding spots later, but sometimes you might just see someone come through that you don't have anything to say for them yet, so you go out the back door. Oh, don't show any of this. This is the ugly side of Sligh. That trailer was right there.